It was a while back. I saw a license plate on a car. It reminded me of the state of Missouri. Remember that tagline that said, the show me state? You know, I've got a couple friends that got me being a believer. They're from Missouri, and they are just people of action. They don't just talk about stuff, they show you. And I love it. They're just such an inspiration. You know, this is a pause and pivot moment. I think a lot of folks are needing again to be shown that, you know what, prayer works. You just kind of run out of gas, you know, thinking that nobody's listening, nobody cares, that it's like talking to the ceiling or talking to themselves. Prayer, show me, show me. Well, I think we need to take seriously what Jesus said, to pray and not quit. Luke chapter 18, he showed some people that were asking some of the same thing. And he gave a bit of an object lesson that day, a parable. And he said, I'll show you. Prayer is kind of like that desperate widow that goes to that self-sufficient city official. And she goes requesting protection and help, justice. And every time she came, he refused. Maybe it went on for weeks or months or who knows, maybe even years. But that lonely, tenacious woman just kept coming back with that same request. Finally, the judge came to his senses and she's a pain and can't get her out of the way. She's going to wear me out. I'll give her justice. I'll give her justice. Well, here's what Jesus taught. First of all, that, you know what? He said, he clarified, God is nothing like that self-sufficient judge. No, he's just the opposite. God does care. God does hear. God doesn't put us off. That's an important reminder. Here's the second thing. And you know what? This might be a bit harder. Praying and not quitting is more about us. And it's not a God issue. When Jesus finished his teaching that day, he said something pretty profound that I hope we take to heart. He said, when Jesus comes back to earth, will he find faith? Will he find trust on earth? Will he find that we've continued to trust him? You know, if this prompts some questions or you want to talk more, hit that contact button and let's talk.